Welcome to another 75 Hard stream. Motherfucker, let's
I've
go.
been thinking about you all night. Cause you ain't vaccinated and that ain't right. You vaccinated. And you're upset that you're being player hated. Unvaccinated lady. Unvaccinated heart. Unvaccinated
Motherfucker.
lady. Now you gotta go far away from the young and necro low.
Hey, you already know young and Nicolo told this unvaccinated chick that she gotta go. Now I'm gonna go see this vaccinated one. Hey, I just really wanna get down with the chick, yeah, go to the club. If she ain't got her vaccination card, yeah, I gotta tell the girl to kick rocks. Hey, sorry to say, I could leave before another chick in the moment, yeah. Hey, I'm just really trying to live it up with my fam while we pop these bottles off. Oh, smoking that good grain.
It's a party in the Bay Area. Marijuana, I wanna marry ya. Went to a club and I got booted for getting twisted and getting stupid. Welcome to the land of the East Bay, East Oakland, born and raised. These grimy streets is what I claim. You disagree and I'll leave you with a blood stain. In my hood, you might get shot, get robbed, get got, get smacked, get slapped. Hit with the F5 and get dropped. It's a party in the Bay Area. Marijuana, I wanna marry ya. Went to a club and I got booted.
Yo, it's a party in the Bay Area. Marijuana, I wanna marry ya. Went to a club and I got booted for getting twisted and getting stupid. What's up, all you cool cats and kittens? What's up, all you ninjas, ninjets, maggots, whatever you consider yourself? I got love for you if you're tuning in here, motherfucker. Welcome to the 75 Hard Stream, day 27, motherfucker. I have not touched alcohol. I have not touched tobacco smoke of any kind. I have not touched any fast food for 27 days. All right, hold on, y'all. Let me check these vocals here, making sure everything's sounding good. I got love for you if you're tuning in here, motherfucker. Welcome to the. All right, that's sounding good. Let's see what the vocals are here. Those look good. I have not. Motherfuckers, let me fuck around with this. These volumes a little bit right here, so I can hear myself better. Let me fuck around over here for a little bit. We'll get started in a second. You must have heard it from my best friends. She's always talking when she should be listening. All right, almost done. Can't keep a secret to save her life. That's why I trusted her with all I held inside. How did I know a secret would spread so fast? Now the word is out all over town that I'm loathing for you. How did you know? 'Cause I never told. You found out I got a crush on you. All right, that sounds good. Motherfuckers, motherfuckers, welcome. So the sound check's done. These volumes are done. I fixed everything on the stream right there, motherfuckers. Here we go. It is Sunday, the 28th. 28 days into the new year. It feels like it's been 2 months. There's so much has happened. So much has happened within like just 27 days, right? That I can already tell that this year is going to be different than any freaking year that has been put ahead of me, because I feel like I've just been tested in every single way possible by every single person. It's crazy. The 75 hard shit, man. Once you start bettering your life, bettering your thinking, bettering your soul, right? It starts with your soul, right? Your soul is it's like the soil, right? And it's like the fertilizer, right? And you feed your brain positivity, negativity, whatever you do, you're feeding all these gang stalking tactics to perceive them however you will, right? In a good way or bad way, but whichever way you perceive them, it's feeding your soul, right? And so then your soul is the soil, and depending on how you live your life, nobody's telling you how to live your life, but however you choose to live your life is the soil based. Your heart pumps the plant, which is your soul and your body and your mind, right? And so when you're fucking with some good soil and you're feeding your brain good things, right? And you're not stressing your brain out, your body feels better. Your mind feels better. Food tastes a little better. Water tastes a little better. Music sounds just that much more better. It's a little more brighter outside, you know? Your imagination freaking tunnel in your brain, bruh, to visualize things before they happen, which could be a good thing or it could be a bad thing, depending on how you feel about it, motherfucker. So I'm gonna link up. So let's get the 75 hard straight out the way. For those who don't know, just happen to don't know what the 75 hard is. For 75 days, I can't drink, I can't smoke. I gotta follow a basic diet. I gotta drink a gallon of water a day, and I'm gonna sit here and kill this stream. I'll kill this with you. Give my best shot. Yeah, I'll stick around and kill this. Why not? It's Sunday night. Why not kick it with y'all? So, 75 days. Do 2 workouts, inside and outside, for 45 minutes, right? So I've been running the lake. I swear, hey, bro, today, right? I hit that lake 3 times, all the way around. That third time wore me the hell out. Like, I just wanted to see, like, how much I can push myself, like, before I freaking totally freak out and lose my mind. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh no, how did this happen? Oh, I took that in here for right now. Legit, I don't know how that was not like that earlier. Has that ever happened to you? Like, it's almost like non-entities are just trying to fuck with your brain. I don't know. So I hit 3 times, right? First time, knocked it out, right? Second time, I'm just pacing myself a little more, taking a little more breaks here and there, right? But I'm still freaking. I pace myself, right? I'll be like, all right, let's run from here to here, knock that out, right? And then freaking just run for, and then I started just kind of just pacing myself a little bit, so striking. I was just striking, and then I was like, all right, once we get to here, from here to there, right? I ran that, bro, and then that third time, no, I mean, I needed water. I was about to faint, bro. 3 times around that lake did me. I ain't ready for that shit yet. I am not ready for that shit, but I'm moving with my breathing. I'm finding my center of gravity a little more, right? Tapping into that shit each time, each run I'm doing, tapping in a little more, tapping in a little more, tapping in a little more each one. I'm freaking busting out, tapping in a little more, tapping it a little more. Uh, it's crazy because it's like mind over matter. Because there's times where I'm just sitting there, I'm breathing, I start having to breathe out my mouth, and that's when you're told to slow down a little bit, right? And my brain keeps telling me to calm, just chill, 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 right? Just chill. But I'm just all like, bruh, like, okay, calm myself, calm my breathing, and I find myself having to calm my freaking soul down. My soul just so like, just breathe, 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 right? So I'm calming my soul down, which is calming my body, and I'm still able to freaking run, taking steps, you know what I mean, and freaking getting that breath in. It's crazy how your body will freaking overly analyze everything, everything you do. Somebody once told me that like a stupid person is the smartest person ever, right? Because a smart person would want to answer something, right? And he's looking for an answer and for a reason, right? But a dumb person, he sees things from all perspectives, right? And he's more open to a salute to like maybe a simpler solution when somebody else, like a genius or something, is thinking about it too much. Somebody told me that. It freaked me out. But then, like, I never really realized it till now. Like, my brain's working differently than ever before, right? And I get just the cattiness in people is crazy. Just my interactions with people, but it's crazy. So a lot of people are fully in support, right? 65% are in full support. They're checking in on me every day. Right, how's the 75 hard going? What day are you on? Some of them already know. They're checking them. Everybody else, they're just catty as hell, bruh. Like, I don't know how to explain it because they weren't like this before. I swear, once you freaking start digging into your soul and figuring yourself out, some people don't want nothing to do with you because they're a fucking mess, you know? Because somebody I had a friend once tell me that, like, in a fucking bucket full of lobsters, right? There's no winners because once one lobster tries to make it to the top, everybody else is pulling him down. Another one makes it to the top, everybody's pulling him down. Everybody keeps pulling each other down, bro. And it's almost that speaks volumes to what freaking some people choose to do with their lives and their souls, right? And their freaking state of mind, their state of being. It's like we all have that decision. You know, we all have the right to feel how we want to feel. And don't get me wrong, right? But once you're dragging other people down because you're dragging yourself down because you're not happy because you fucked up and you made bad decisions, you have to bring everybody else down with you, right? And you're not elevating yourself. You should be investing in yourself, but you're not. Instead of investing in yourself, you're investing in other people and bringing other people down. And I swear a lot of people don't even know they're doing this, you know? And it's like a cult. It's cult like mentality. Because instead of freaking building each other, you're holding everybody down for not a better purpose, not a greater purpose, but for no purpose. No reasoning, no rhyme or reason. At this point, no rhyme or reason why you're acting some type of way. And whenever somebody calls you out, then you got to feel some type of way. Now you have a reason to feel some type of way. Because somebody made you think. Because somebody made you, like, kind of tap into your brain, you know? Some shit that you probably had a bandage on. You know, somebody, because you guilt trip yourself. You know, guilt trip, so many bandages. Can't have this conversation. Can't. So my comments on gang stalking, a lot of people hate that shit because I'm right. So what that shit is society basically setting you up for failure. Gang stalking is setting you up for failure, it's keeping yourself down in every way possible. I went to freaking It's crazy because once you go start thinking clearer on the 75 hard tip, right? I go into the store today, right? And they got freaking five different kinds of pale ale, right? Five different kinds of wheat beer, all this, right? But mind you, you only get a certain amount of freaking flavors of water. You get more options of beer than you do water or energy drinks or anything like that. That tripped me out. I mean, it's always been like that. There's stuff like this. I mean, it's always been like this, right? Always. Like forever and a day, right? But then you start seeing them differently. You start seeing this shit differently, bro. I can't explain it, but it's kind of depressing in a sense, right? Why would people why would somebody choose to live like this, right? Everybody's freaking like they got an idealistic of what works for them, what's better for them, or where they want to be, but they're not making no attempts to get themselves there. If anything, they're holding themselves back. We have every single ounce of inspiration that we need to become millionaires in this world. We just haven't tapped into it. We have not tapped into it. Like, there's nothing holding us back but ourselves, and that's a trip. Because even if you're in a situation where somebody can hold you back, you have the power to control how these different entities affect you in every single way, right? What's holding you back? Gang stalking. It's society's equation, right? That sets you up for failure, and it's like they got all these paths for you, right? Already set up, and when you try to kind of blaze your own path, it's nowhere near the normal mind state. So you go crazy. It's not worth trying to live differently because everything's so set up, right? And these pathways that we just fall right in line, just fall straight in with no fucks given. So I don't blame people. Ashley in the chat, what's up, fam? Hey, in a little bit, I say we look up those emo orchestra tickets. Those look dope. We basically I just been talking about the 75 hard and how it's mentally affected my life in every form and fashion. Let's bring up the chat right over here so I can see that. Blah blah blah. Ashley, hopefully you're having a great day out there in Reno, Nevada. I'm seriously trying to make it out there for emo night. Seriously trying to make it out there. So what have I been up to lately? And so freaking I'm feeling good. Look, I'm freaking my neck's coming down a little bit. I love that. Right? I don't really got a fat face like I used to. It's crazy because sometimes I'll look at myself in the mirror and I have to double look. Is that me? I have to double look to make sure. But I feel like I think, and I'm working on my posture too. I feel like I'm leaned over a lot, right? So I'm looking up different YouTube shit to work on my posture, get my neck all fucking set up normal and shit. I've been cracking my neck, learning how to crack my neck a lot. Can you hear that? Can you can the mic pick up on that? So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to WrestleMania, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Of all, I grew up a big fan, humongous. Well, we'll talk about the Royal Rumble today too. We'll talk the Royal Rumble too. I grew up a tremendous fan of ECW, man. Big fan of ECW. Love that shit. There was just something about that outlaw federation, you know, outlaw wrestling. You know that they're bleeding and they're freaking, and because they weren't showing this on TV, you had to be tapped in somehow. There was no internet. You had to seek this shit to find it. You had to really seek these matches, bruh. And you see, and magazines were big back then, so I was on top of PWI, freaking the Pro Wrestling Insider. I was looking at all and seeing these photos, right? I was just like, God damn, what is this? So I was just collecting tape after tape, I kept freaking falling in. And that ECW arena in Philadelphia, this arena is right up with me as far as wrestling arenas is. It's right up there with the freaking Sportatorium and the Cow Palace, Madison Square Gardens. You know what I mean? Tokyo Dome as freaking arenas that were just historical. There's so much crazy shit popped off in that arena. And so Friday they're doing so I'm kind of in the middle of this, right? Because the Hall of Fame's Friday, WrestleMania is Saturday and Sunday, but they're also doing a freaking a hardcore like homecoming of ECW guys and stuff, right? That Friday at the actual ECW arena. So I got second row tickets to this, right? Second row, motherfucker, right? But I'm also kind of freaking flabbergasted because it's ECW. They're in the home of ECW, Philadelphia, Hall of Fame. I think they're gonna put Paulie in the Hall of Fame, probably Tommy Dreamer and the Sandman. And so I'm like, God damn, can I do both? No, I can't. That'd be dope if I could. What? That'd be sick if I just come back and forth. I'll think about it. I'll think about that shit. But freaking, let's see what I'll be right back with this. Ashley, how are you? Let's see. My day has been crazy. Kid has the flu. We drove from Fulham. So you guys were out. You guys were out here in Northern California. Playing his meds. They were out everywhere, but in Reno. Then finally home. You gotta let me know if you've been to that venue, cause Ashley, I'll rant about the freaking 75 hard a little bit. We'll catch up on some wrestling, right? And in a little bit, I'll jump on the internet right here and we'll freaking scope out the venue live right here on the 75 hard stream, motherfucker. We'll get that done. And then, like I was saying, WrestleMania, Philadelphia, I'm on the floor. Spent tons of money. I'm not even gonna say how many G's I spent, but I will be on the floor with the kings and the queens, motherfucker. And I'm excited because I don't really get too much time off. And I was lucky enough to get yesterday off. I was able to watch the Royal Rumble with the homies. And it was fresh. But let's catch up. Let's catch up on the Rumble, yeah?
What is going on, guys?
Hey, so while we catch up on this, I'm gonna go take a piss.
It is WrestleMania here, back with another video. And the 2024 Royal Rumble has come and gone, but fans are still reeling from the slew of surprise appearances that included returns and debuts. Join us now as we look at every surprise appearance, return and debut for the men's and women's Rumble match. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Also check out our new website, WrestleMania.com. Number 1, Pat McAfee. And Michael Cole greeted SmackDown's former color commentator back, and this was Pat's second consecutive appearance as a surprise guest at the Rumble. Michael Cole was in heaven as his friend was there to call the match. And Corey Graves, on the other hand, barely hid his disgust. If the WWE does go with a Corey Graves vs Pat McAfee match down the road, they've done a solid job foreshadowing the animosity lying just below the surface in Graves. As for his performance, McAfee was the same hyperactive fan gifted with a prized possession in the announce booth. Some fans find McAfee obnoxious at times, but you can't deny his love for the game, whether it's professional wrestling. Pat even received another chance to compete in the Rumble.
He didn't even get in
the ring. The sight of Omos and Braun Breaker seemed to give him second thoughts. We don't blame him.
Braun Breaker
Perhaps
was in the
Pat
Rumble.
remembered he's a father now and can't afford to be sidelined. Whatever his reasoning, Pat McAfee pulled a Drew Carey, eliminating himself from the Rumble.
Wow,
Number 2,
what a punk.
Naomi. Not only did Naomi return, but Michael Cole mentioned her as TNA Knockouts champion. But the references didn't end there, as the announce team mentioned she competed in TNA as
Bruh, so right off the bat, I'm thinking, right? So lightweight Trinity still has a TNA contract, right? So my thing is she still under contract at TNA? Because they had freaking hell TNA workers coming through working the Rumble, right? And they mentioned TNA on WWE TV. Vince McMahon would never let that happen. But that's a whole nother story. We'll catch up on that too.
Trinity. The WWE also played up a rivalry with Jordynne Grace, with the two greeting each other with a hug before getting back to
Bruh, Jordynne Grace from TNA? Is that the Rumble? And I was surprised, like, a lot of the freaking bumps. She was throwing suplexes left and right. Normally, you wouldn't let somebody from an outside federation come through and work with your talent like that.
business at hand, winning the Rumble.
All
Naomi had some
right.
great spots, but her Rumble performance was highlighted by her endurance as she entered at number 2 and lasted an impressive 1 hour and 2 minutes.
Damn, Naomi
Outlasted
killed
only by the
it.
match's winner, Bayley. The WWE's
And
women's
Bayley had a
roster
great
is
run
brimming
this
with
year.
top stars at the main event level, and Naomi
Bayley
has
had
a
a
work
great
cut out for
run.
her if she wants to become a women's world champion for the 3rd time. Whatever happens,
Three
she chose to
times. Three
return to the
times.
WWE and hopefully has confidence that a run under Triple H will prove more fruitful than her few final months in the WWE under
Let's
Vince
go.
McMahon's tenure. Also, the crowd gave her a lovely welcome back. Number 3, Jordynne Grace. And the TNA Knockouts champion is put over by the announcers who
That's
mentioned her rivalry with
crazy.
Naomi and how Grace defeated her for the Knockouts championship. Grace looked great, and while she didn't have any eliminations, it
Yeah,
seemed
she
like
did.
she was a threat to everyone around her. One of the best spots in the match was when Grace threw down with Bianca Belair, an interpromotional dream match
Hey,
that
what's up,
hopefully
Twisted
fans won't have to wait
Savage?
another year to see.
Whoop
Grace
whoop.
came up short after Belair KO'd her on the mat apron,
Hey, Twisted Savage, how'd you like the Rumble, homie?
eliminating her from the match. But Grace looked terrific and was treated like a peer rather
Yeah,
than someone
man.
called in to fill an empty spot.
That's
The
true. She was
WWE
in
should
there
consider
called
more
spots.
crossovers with TNA for shows besides the Rumble. And did WWE open the Forbidden Door? Well, Fightful Select reports were told that the WWE contacted TNA this past weekend to inquire, and everything went through TNA. Grace, though, is still
Wow.
signed with TNA. Number 4,
What about
Jade
Trinity?
Cargill. Was the WWE working its fans when it suggested AEW's phenomenal female wasn't quite ready for the WWE? It sure seems like it, judging from Cargill's performance in tonight's Rumble. Fans could have asked
Bro, legit, there's so much hype over this chick, right? Can anybody even remember what she did in AEW? There's so much hype. And when she actually got in there, right? I think she has a lot more work to do. The Women's Royal Rumble was hella fresh. They did a great, man. The women are killing it right now.
for a better debut. First, she looked amazing. She had the physique, beauty,
Okay.
and charisma that commands your
Okay.
attention. Of course, that will only get you so far, especially with today's fans who expect their wrestlers to know how to work.
Yep.
Cargill dispelled any doubts about this, and she looked dynamic in the ring, executing moves crisply and looked like a main eventer. Kudos to the WWE for giving her an opponent to make her a name off, Nia Jax.
Ooh, her and Nia are gonna have a great
Jax's
match.
monster push over the last few months has been painful to watch, as a plethora of talented stars have had to put her over. However, it may have been worth it all, as Cargill handedly dispatched Jax, going toe-to-toe with Jax in fisticuffs and matching, if not exceeding, Nia's power.
Yeah.
The WWE also teased a Cargill versus Bianca Belair showdown, but Poison didn't go
Damn.
through with it, saving it for later, perhaps even Mania. Jade did more than eliminate Jax. She
Well, she's a great worker, bro. I'm pretty sure she's gonna do great. But let's see if she can go in these 20-minute Broadways, 30-minute Broadways, bro. Cause freaking these like chicks like freaking Sasha Banks, Rhea Ripley, freaking the man. These are freaking 5-star athletes, man. So let's see if Jay can hold up to the expectations.
took out the fight to several main eventers, including Becky Lynch, Naomi, and Liv Morgan. Could fans ask for a better debut? Other than winning
Yeah, Twisted Savage with they used her just enough to create some buzz. Yep. Yep. They knew what they were doing with her. They're protecting her. They're protecting their investment.
the Rumble, it's difficult to think of a better debut. Number
Right.
5, Tiffany Stratton. It was tiff time as NXT's resident blonde bombshell and former NXT Women's Champion showed up, making a good outing despite only eliminating one opponent, her NXT rival Roxanne
Right.
Perez, who made a second appearance in the Women's Rumble.
They might as well just give her the Barbie gimmick and run with it. Call it Barbie. Make it Ken. And they could be a team. That'd be great.
Stratton is on the fast track to success on NXT, and while some fans feel she'll be rushed, her promo skills and fast learning curve suggest it may be time
Yeah,
to add
she's
her to the
ready.
main roster.
She's
If tonight's
ready.
Rumble outing was any indication, Stratton is more than a big fish in a small pond. Number 6, Liv Morgan. Tonight's return was bittersweet. Many members of the WWE Universe are in love with Liv, which meant that they were thrilled to see her after a lengthy absence following
Y'all think Liv hit that THC pipe a couple of times before she came out to the ring to calm her nerves, brother? So for those of you that don't know, Liv Morgan just got freaking a month and a half ago. She got arrested for freaking having marijuana on her. We watched it. We watched it on here. We get the so down. We watched it on WrestleMania. But yeah, so seeing her was a big. But that outfit though, something about her outfit, right, and the way that Kofi Kingston was freaking dressed, just wasn't it.
her injury last summer. Unfortunately for Morgan, who entered at number 30, she ended up in the same spot as last year's Rumble, close but no cigar. Morgan was the runner-up again as Bayley eliminated
Yeah,
her.
Bayley killed
Hopefully
it.
This wasn't the WWE doing some foreshadowing about how Morgan will fare in the next run, coming close but never winning the big one. Number 7, Andrade. Although there's been much
Damn,
speculation about
that
Andrade
was a
returning
heater.
to the WWE, his return still seemed like a surprise. Andrade put in a
That
strong
was a heater
performance
right there,
and
man.
established Andrade's babyface credentials as he dismissed Santos Escobar's efforts to join forces. Could this lead to Andrade joining the LWO? Hopefully not, as there's already enough players involved in the LWO versus Legado del Fantasma feud. If the WWE is wise, they'll put him on Raw so he can re-establish himself as a single star rather than fading into the background of a faction. Number 8, Braun Breaker. Speaking of well done debuts, former NXT champion Braun Breaker looked nothing short of amazing with his
Second generation wrestling.
Breaker more than held his own against some big names in the Rumble, dishing out the punishment and taking it from heavy hitters like Gunther and Bronson
That's a Steiner
Reed.
right there,
The two-time
yo.
NXT champion eliminated Ivar, Omos, and Finn Balor. Unfortunately, the WWE's
Had a
resident
great-
weasel Dominic Mysterio, who provided some comic relief as the heels and the babyfaces went after
He
him,
had a great
snuck
run.
up behind Big Braun and threw him over the top rope. If the WWE decides
Let's see
to
if I
book
can-
Breaker this well on Raw or SmackDown, he could shake things up, whether he works as a babyface or a heel. His strength is obvious from the way he threw around opponents in the Rumble, and his speed is something surprising for such a muscular man. Number 9.
Oh, there it
Omos.
is.
Has the WWE decided to reserve Omos for the Battle Royals? While the big man makes occasional house show appearances,
He
his
does.
last TV appearance
that was
at SummerSlam,
crazy,
where
yo.
he competed in the Slim Jim
He
Battle
didn't do
Royal.
anything.
Omos is one of those wrestlers who is too big to have lose too often, but who is also too big to have dominate in a singles division. Unfortunately, the WWE didn't put much thought into his appearance in the Rumble, and his only role seemed to be making Braun Breaker look like a beast. Ironically,
Yep.
it's believed Braun filled for the spot of the beast Brock Lesnar. Omos would have done a better job making Breaker look good if he did more in the match before his elimination.
Bruh, he knows what he's doing. He's a big man. He probably got cashed out his contract. They're probably paying him not even for appearance, right? So he's freaking. Am I kind of upset he's not getting his TV time? No, because he's getting paid no matter what. He's getting paid. He's getting paid to chill and just show up and do a rumble and a freaking appearance here and there.
Omos's performance wasn't his
Must
fault,
be
but it's a bad
nice.
sign for his future if the WWE can't figure out ways to use him on a regular basis.
Okay.
Omos's time as AJ Styles' tag team partner worked well, and
That was
perhaps
dope.
it's time to put him back into a tag team.
All
Number
right,
10,
let's go.
CM Punk. Now, even though Punk has
Oh.
had 2 matches in the WWE since
Was
his
it- was
return
that
at
really a
Survivor
surprise,
Series last
though?
year,
Like-
they shouldn't count as they were non-televised, and there were live
That's
event
true.
matches that happened in Madison Square Garden and LA. His return, though,
True.
at the Royal Rumble should be considered his first official match back in the WWE.
It really
Whilst
is,
he
though,
put an
huh?
impressive showing at number 27, he didn't ultimately win the match, as he was dumped out by winner Cody Rhodes. Punk looked to be in impressive shape during the match.
Yeah,
and
man,
he's
Punk
certainly
was
been
on
working
point.
on his appearance. But should he have won the Rumble? Let us know in the comments down below. And Sami Zayn.
The right man
Sami
won.
Zayn returned after his storyline.
Yeah, that was dope.
While Sami went after Drew, Zayn's Rumble appearance was far too brief, other than eliminating Damian Priest. His only role was to have Drew McIntyre eliminate him. Zayn kinda deserved better, but the WWE didn't opt to give him much time. And plus, the crowd seemed a little bit deflated that he was in number 30 spot. Maybe they were looking for a bigger
They
surprise for that
popped.
spot.
No,
There
they
you have it,
popped.
folks. All of the surprise return and debuts at the 2024
Hey, I don't like that shit. They popped for that. That crowd popped, bro. Even after freaking Sami Zayn got in the ring, they were still singing. They were still like, oh, 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 let's go. Dun, 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 dun,
What
dun.
is going
All
on?
right, let's go to the second. Let's go to the. All right, so let's catch up on some more right here. WrestleMania is a spot. Keeps me up to date on
It is
everything.
WrestleMania here, back with some
Except for that last comment, bro. Sami Zayn was perfect for that last entry, bro. That shit was off the hook. They tripping. They tripping for that, bro. Sami Zayn killed that. They were singing his theme song even after he got in the ring. Come on. He's over.
more news. Join us now as we look at the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including Triple H gets backlash after addressing the Vince McMahon scandal.
Okay.
Cody Rhodes addresses the lawsuit and puts Triple H to shame. Cody
Ooh.
lost a tooth last night. Roman Reigns versus The
Damn.
Rock still on. Brock Lesnar was replaced and much more. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos and follow us on Facebook
Brock Lesnar was replaced. I wonder why.
for exclusive lists. Also check out our new website, WrestleMania.com.
.com.
Now let's hit the intro and get straight into our first story. Our first story looks at Triple H backlash after addressing Vince McMahon's scandal. Our top story today examines last night's Royal Rumble press conference, in particular Triple H's controversial comments when it came to his father-in-law Vince McMahon.
What was
It was
it?
inevitable that a journalist at the Royal Rumble press conference would ask the head of creative about the McMahon lawsuit, and John Elba
What'd he
would
say?
ask the game if he had prior knowledge of McMahon's conduct as disclosed in the lawsuit. Triple
There it
H would
is.
answer by saying, I'm going to do exactly what you expect me to do here. Look, we just had an amazing week, a 10-year, $5 billion
Yep.
Netflix deal, Rock joining our board. We just sold out the Royal Rumble, put 48,000 people in Tropicana Field. I chose to
Yep.
focus on the positive. Yes, there's a negative, but I want to focus on that and just keep it to that. Triple H then
Yeah.
answered the question of what's being done to make sure people in positions of power can't take advantage of employees, and similarly to his prior answer, the
Oh,
game
well
had very
played.
little to say. I'll give you the most generalized answer I can.
I'm sure.
Everything possible. That is a very important thing to us, a very important topic to us. It's as simple as everything possible. Although it was apparent that Triple H wasn't going to say anything about the lawsuit, Brandon Thurston would ask the game if he had actually read the lawsuit document, and in a worrying answer, Triple H
Uh-oh.
stated he did not. I did not. I think Cody mentioned it. We all found out real time when you were there, and that's the truth. I'll go back to what I said before. This is an amazing week to us. At this point, I don't even want to get bogged down in the negatives of it. I want to focus on the positives and where we're going, and we're at the most exciting time of the year for us. We're at the most exciting
Hey, Ashley, if you come back later and I'm still on, we'll look for those tickets, bro. We'll research that venue.
point to me business-wise, I think that we've ever had. Triple H then added, I think it's the best positioning of this company since the Attitude Era. I've been through the era. I understand what it's like. I
Yeah.
feel like we're in the middle of something that, while we may not be able to put our finger on it right now, 5-10 years from now on, we're going to be saying,
Yeah.
wow, what a time that was. I want to focus on that.
Hell
Naturally,
yeah.
Triple H's lack of concrete answers had led to much criticism. Even Dave Meltzer had a good take on this. Your father-in-law was just accused of sex trafficking and rape. Everyone knows how much I personally like
Damn.
this was bad.
Oh, Dave Meltzer out here throwing bombs, bruh. Wow, Dave Meltzer out here tripping, bruh. So I'll speak on this, bruh. I'll speak. So this whole Vince McMahon scandal, bruh, I think it was set up because it seems like WWE is the only real was the only real stable foundation, right? That like the big networks and everybody can't touch, can dig their hands into. So I think they set a decoy in, right, to play ball, right, and like wrestling has always been like super under, right, and so they thought she was cool, right, and they had her take some pictures. Apparently, somebody took a shit on her, and she was cool, right? and they signed NDAs, and she was cool, right? Then all of a sudden these started peeking out, right? About freaking the sex scandal and hush money. What happened? And then what happens is when freaking Tony Khan comes in, right? And you start getting a lot more suits coming in, right? And you're starting to freaking you're about to sell your company, so you're getting the finances together. And when the people that are running the books now and looking into the books, noticing there's $3 million here, $2 million there in hush money, and it's not going towards wrestling, it's not going towards any production or any merchandising or anything, uh, they saw a red flag. And so at that point, Vince has to sell ASAP, right? He has to legitly sell ASAP before before freaking anything happens, right? And so he has to sell his shit ASAP because he knows he's about to freaking go under, right? He sells, they make that sale, right? They keep him on the board, and all of a sudden this shit pops off. Now, for the first time in history, there is not a McMahon that's a part of WWE in any form or fashion. So I think they set this chick in there to freaking play ball with them or whatnot, do whatever they want, right? Flirt, be flirtatious, do whatever. So these outside companies could make their way in, kick Vince out. So I mean, I hate, and you can tell in the way the production and the way they film things now. It's just Vince would never promote another franchise or a company during WWE time, but now you see freaking labels for freaking Slim Jims and all kinds of shit being like projected on the ring apron, and wrestling promos are now commercials for freaking Tito's and freaking chips, Lay's chips. It's ridiculous, bro. This is gonna be a very interesting way couple months just to see, because it was after WrestleMania last year where the sale was final, right? And then you got and then you got Raw coming to Netflix. That's crazy. This is going to be the bad. This could be either the best or worst year in professional wrestling. No matter what, it's going to be a year we'll never forget.
Most powerful man in history of the business was just removed in disgrace. This was really bad. Now, there is indeed the possibility that the head executive is
Chill.
unable to address the case from a legal perspective.
Yeah, I
Some
wouldn't
fans
either.
believe that the game should have simply condemned the allegations
I wouldn't
stated in the
either.
lawsuit document and then just moved on. However, Triple H looked like he was avoiding the question more than addressing it. But Cody Rhodes
All right, let's
also
go.
addressed the lawsuit, and he put Triple H to shame. As the 2024 Royal Rumble winner, Cody Rhodes was asked by Nick Hausman about the allegations, and unlike Triple H, Rhodes had an appropriate and respectful answer. I know as far as
And so Twisted Savage says, I heard the rift between Shane and Vince was because of what Vince was doing. Maybe Shane, because Shane was probably in on it. Maybe no, maybe Shane kind of, because Shane had took a step back. You're right. He had took a step, and there was talks about it being because of a scandal or whatnot. And then they brought him back for a little bit, right? But then because I forget, was it last year's Royal Rumble or the Rumble before that, where he was in there and he was calling his own spots in there and shit, and he got in trouble for that. And then freaking man, and then he brought him back for WrestleMania, and he got hurt then too, out again. And so if anything, yeah, Shane freaking hurting his leg at WrestleMania was probably the best thing that ever happened to him. My thing is, right? So check this out. So then once they get all these suits in, right? All these suits start firing all of freaking Vince's boys. Everybody that's stuck with him through the steroid scandal, through all the bullshit, right? Start getting fired, right? Start getting let go. So now Vince got people in his circle that he can't trust. Bruh, Bruce Pritchard better watch. He better just turn in his 2 weeks notice, bruh, because they're gonna be after Bruce Pritchard. Everybody else already cut. Bruce Pritchard is the only freaking source to Vince McMahon, and everybody knows. Just like freaking Dave Meltzer is a super freaking tool for AEW. Bruce Pritchard is a super tool for Vince McMahon, and as long as Bruce Pritchard got his hands in that company, Vince has his hand in that company. So Bruce, bruh, I'm praying for you, brother.
The news is concerned, we were finding out and reading the same things that you guys were reading.
Okay.
And you said a dark cloud, certainly. As far as TKO, Nick Khan and the board, they clearly took it very seriously, acted immediately. Looking at the future, I don't know the answer to that, and I think somewhere is really basic tenet of just this crew more than ever from a roster standpoint is very family. He continued on by saying, I've never seen anything like this. Most of the time wrestling locker rooms are fighting, talking trash about each other, making fun of
Okay.
each other, sandbagging each other in the ring, all that
Yep.
nonsense. The crew
Yep.
is very team-based, and perhaps that's the ingredient. Everyone is looking out for everyone, being accountable. I know for me as a performer, as a competitor, I've been ththrough
Oh
dark
yeah.
times, but
So Shane left. So didn't he? Wasn't he about to go by Strikeforce? I could have swore he was mentioning about Strikeforce, and then so he left. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think he left permanently in like 2006 or seven is when he left freaking the company, and then he came back here and there for freaking some matches here and there. But we haven't seen him in a while. I don't think we're gonna see Shane McMahon or Vince McMahon. And my thing is, it's crazy when coworkers are coming up and talking. That's also because a lot of times the media does not fucks with pro wrestling, right? And so when this is popping off, I'm sitting there and being like, all right, how much of a big deal are they gonna make of it? Like, is it going to be TMZ? Is it going to be? And then when people started talking to people, not even non-wrestling fans are coming up to me, being like, "Bro, what happened? What is this? What is this all about? What is this all about?" It hurts, man, because when people see that shit and you associate yourself with it so much, right? They're just all like, "Yeah, are you gonna go with that shit? Are you gonna freaking stick with that? Are you gonna freaking?" And but the shit is Vince McMahon is not WWE. He is, right? But WWE is its own beast. Vince McMahon, he messed up. But this isn't the first time. He's gotten away with a lot of shit. I mean, the plane ride from hell was freaking. I bet you Vince was in the mix, all that. I bet you he was stirring that whole pot. Vince is real renegade businessman, and he just got caught. He got caught up. He got caught slipping. He got caught slipping hard and lost his whole company. But he's probably already a millionaire, bro. He's probably still cashing checks. He's gonna continue to get freaking checks from wrestling. So what if Vince McMahon breaks off and starts his own federation? Wouldn't that be something else? What if he starts his own freaking company? That'd be and then freaking tour the world. Do exactly what he did with the territories back in the day. Kill them all. Now the territories are now just big federations, like TNA, AEW, WWE, obviously. And then you got bigger federations like XPW still doing shit, GCW still doing shit, CZW still doing shit, and then you got everybody else right under. Man, if he could tap in and then sign a bunch of these youngsters, right, for very little money, and have them go out there and kill it, start building people all over again, he could do it. It's getting very interesting times of pro wrestling. Very interesting times.
industry before, and it might sound cheesy, but it's very
Yeah.
reinforcing if you're in my position that it's a time when you say, hey, we got 50,000 people out there, I want to give them something else. That isn't a
Okay.
terrible situation, terrible news. And I think we were able to do that. Obviously, as more news comes out, we'll be seeing it just as you do. Next up, Cody Rhodes loses a tooth. Now, speaking of the American Nightmare, it looks like he lost a tooth in the annual Rumble match last night. A fan on Twitter noticed that Rhodes' tooth went flying as he was hit by a claymore by Drew McIntyre.
Mm,
Outside of the missing tooth, Rhodes seemed absolutely fine, and it's unlikely he'll miss any time away from
damn.
WWE programming. Next up, Triple H throws shade at Forbidden Door. One of the more exciting elements of
Whoa,
the Rumble last night
what?
was the inclusion of TNA star Jordan Grace.
Yeah.
TNA was name dropped several times throughout the broadcast last night, and it's great to see WWE involving TNA in a major match as it
Damn,
benefits
that's
both companies in the long
crazy.
run.
Never
Triple H
thought I'd see
referenced
that.
Grace's involvement in the Women's Rumble during the post-show press
Never.
conference, and the game stated that he's not a fan of
Never
the
thought I'd see
cliched terms
that.
about what door people go
Never.
through. It's exciting just to be able to branch out. I'm not going to use all the cliched terms about what door people go through or anything like that because it's stupid and silly. Although Triple H's attack on the Forbidden Door term seems random out of nowhere, fans are hoping that the partnership between WWE and TNA continues. And
Keep it
fans are already throwing
going.
out the idea of seeing WWE contracted TNA legends appearing at special shows. Names
Yeah.
such as AJ Styles, Abyss, and Bobby Roode are all under WWE contract, so it'll be
Yeah, they
epic to
are.
see one or more of their names appear in the promotion where they became household names.
Cross
Next up, is
promotion.
Roman Reigns versus The Rock off the table now? The head
So Twisted Savage says, I can guarantee that when TKO put this deal together, there was a clear no cap clause on Vince McMahon. Couldn't start with another company. That's crazy. That's crazy how he freaking Vince would put the no complete clause on people freaking coming in and out. But now he got the no complete clause put on him. Well, he can always run shit from the back. Vince is smart, man. I mean, he got away. He got around the steroid trial somehow, you know. And then, yeah, I mean, he even freaking started formulating his own performance enhancers, right? This dude, the G, I think he cannot leave the professional wrestling business. This shit is everything to him, bro. He cannot stop. If anything, bro, what if? So he has a non-complete clause, but what if Vince starts his own podcast? Oh, shit, that would be sick. If Vince had his own podcast, man, I'd pay $10 for a weekly subscription to that. But the thing with that is he doesn't need the money. He doesn't need the money, So no matter how much money he makes from it, or if he wants to make a guest appearance, it's not worth it for him. He's worth so much. So that's crazy. He's just worth so much. But to have him on a podcast, or even what about Vince on freaking Stone Cold the Stone Cold's podcast, bro? Or even drop in with Undertaker and do a live performance, do something. He will give back to the fans, right? If it makes sense to give back to the WWE universe, Vince will do it. But he won't just do it for some money or some cheddar. That's for damn sure.
heavy favorite heading into the Rumble last night was CM Punk. However,
Yeah, he
with Cody
was.
Rhodes winning the matchup, this guaranteed that Rhodes will be in a world title match at
Yes.
WrestleMania 40. Based on how WWE presented Rhodes' victory on the show itself,
So watching Cody Rhodes lose that title at WrestleMania was one of the most wig splitting things I've ever witnessed, because nobody thought that Roman was gonna win. Nobody, everybody thought it was freaking Cody's time. So now that Roman has beat a couple more records with his world title reign, right? And there's a real big gap in between his next, which is freaking right, Bruno Sammartino and Hulk Hogan got a reign he got a couple hundred more days in, right? I think they're gonna freaking cut his reign there, right? If Vince was still in command, he'd have that freaking title till he broke Bruno Sammartino's record, right? But Vince is no longer head of the table. So I think, right, all right, so there's so much of a gap in between the days that he has to beat another title reign record, right? That I think they're gonna give it to freaking Cody. I think they're gonna probably do Roman is gonna get caught in a freaking clause or something. So he'll have to face The Rock the first night, Cody the second night. Cody's gonna take it the second night. So it's still The Rock and Roman. You know what I mean? But just on different nights.
It was heavily implied that Reigns vs Roman Reigns Part 2 is now set for WrestleMania, which
Yes.
obviously means that Rock vs Reigns isn't planned, at least for this year's
Yes.
spectacle. However, Dave Meltzer mentioned that the plan is still for The Rock to face Roman Reigns. The Roman and Dwayne match is still happening, I just don't know where, and Brian, you probably know where, because you probably know discussions I may know too, and I can't talk about
Hey,
them,
yo,
but
I'm gonna take a
anyway,
piss. I'll be right
point
back.
is, it's still happening. As for Punk, it's still likely that he'll face Seth Rollins at WrestleMania 40. With Rollins being on the shelf currently, it makes a ton of sense to have Punk chase the world title opportunity, then the feud and rivalry between the two enemies can take full shape when Rollins is available for weekly TV. Next up, Triple H is high on Nia Jax. Since returning to WWE last year, Nia Jax has been presented incredibly well on TV. WWE have utilized their strengths, and for the most part, Jax has had great matches across TV and PLEs. Triple H acknowledged how high he and WWE are on the former women's champion last night on the post-show Rumble press conference. As the game stated that Jax had a fantastic performance in the Rumble match and she's winning people over. Also during the press conference, Triple H had endless praise for the women's Rumble winner Bayley. He would refer to Bayley as constant and one of the all-time best. As things stand and reports are to be believed, Bayley will challenge Io Sky at WrestleMania 40 for the women's title. And finally, Brock Lesnar replaced. Our final story today takes a look at a potential NXT call-up, as last night during the men's Rumble match, Braun Breaker had a standout performance. He went on a rampage in the match itself and he eliminated names including
Alright, I got my
Omos
piss
and
break
Finn
out the
Balor.
way,
Now it seems that
motherfucker. We're
this spot
back.
was intended for Brock Lesnar, as it were reports that he will be returning and
Alright.
entering the Royal Rumble. According to the Wrestling Observer Radio, Braun Breaker replaced him. Now Breaker
So, what was this? So, this big beef was, I guess, Vince McMahon was sharing pictures of this chick, the Brock Lesnar, and they all got caught up for it. So, Brock was not what he was supposed to be in the Rumble, but they gave Braun Breaker the spot instead, which is freaking a great shot for Braun Breaker, man. That worked out really well for him.
was eliminated by Dominic Mysterio, so was the initial plan Dom eliminating Brock? That would have been huge. But
That
during a
would have.
backstage interview following his appearance, Breaker stated that the main roster is now his home and he has unfinished business with the
Yes.
Judgment Day. I feel
Yes.
grateful right now. What an opportunity tonight was to make a statement, and I thought I did that tonight 100%.
Yes.
Things didn't go my way, but I'm not done with the Judgment Day by any means. Tonight I proved I belong on the main roster. This is my home now,
Woo!
and I'm ready for the work. I'm ready to prove to my peers and to everyone there who believes in me that this is where I belong and what I was born to do.
Right.
Judgment
Yes,
Day's
he
got it
was.
coming, I
Second
promise you.
generation.
But there you have it, folks, the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know. Be sure to leave your comments down below, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.
Brother's a second generation superstar. He's that's Rick Steiner's son, bro. That's crazy. So, like the Rumble, I knew a lot of people that were just kind of on the fence about going to WrestleMania, but after the Rumble, bro, everybody's talking about going. So I'm so glad I got my ticket. I'll be staying at the same hotel the WrestleCon is gonna be at, bro. Uh, Onita is gonna be at the freaking Friday CW Arena show. I I've been to a lot of wrestling conventions, lots of them. I've never seen Onita at all of them, so that's gonna be a freaking great thing, bruh. The Godfather of the barbed wire explosion matches himself. There was a couple streams ago. We watched some freaking Onita matches on here. Where freaking he blew shit up. That was dope. That was the shit. I know a couple people were watching that shit and blew up. And so freaking they had freaking the Royal Rumble in St. Petersburg, Florida this year. And it was I knew a couple of people that went. It looked cracking out there in St. Petersburg, bruh. It looked cracking. And then from all the videos and shit that WWE was filming, from like just showing the town and everything, I wish I would have went. I really have to start making better decisions. So for like, maybe I'll do like a 2 year plan, right? Or maybe a 1 year. How about we do a 1 year plan? Lay low, right? Next year I'll be able to hit Royal Rumble, Survivor Series, maybe a Raw or SmackDown here and there and fly in because freaking I'd love to do that, bruh. Love to do that. What if I can hit? at least Royal Rumble, because growing up, Royal Rumble was always my favorite match. Because those Royal Rumble DVDs were highly accessible. Not DVDs, VHS tapes were highly accessible on whenever we were going to these freaking renting this shit from tape trade from the freaking the stores and shit. And I remember, but we had down the street from my grandma's house, we had a video store that had tons of pro wrestling sections of shit. They had the best of Bruiser Brody from Japan. They had freaking all kinds of old school AWA and NWA, and they had freaking all the WWF, of course. But I remember buying. I remember every Saturday I'd go over to my mom's house, and me and my uncle would just sit there and watch tons of freaking NWA, tons of freaking Japan shit. They had all kinds of Japan stuff on there. They had freaking. We saw freaking the Bruiser Brody tape where he fought Dick the Bruiser. He fought Dr. Death Steve Williams, all from Japan, and he fought Antonio Nuki, right? And he was going out there waving his freaking chain, and some fan threw a pillow at him, bro. And he went over there and freaking started knocking. He knocked the fan out, bro, and started fucking stomping this fan. And then he went to and then another fan came out of nowhere, threw a pillow at him, so he got punched too. And then another fan stepped up, and he got knocked out. Like everybody wanted to get knocked out by Bruiser Brody. You know, everybody wanted the freaking. It's crazy how those fans want that. They want to get beat up. I'm Not Human. What's up, man? Royal Rumble was fire. I should have went. Yeah, bro, you really should have, man. WWE's on fire right now, man. The women's Royal Rumble was definitely the best. That Logan Paul match was even that Logan Paul match was good. You know, that seeing the freaking little rumble they had at the Performance Center with Logan Paul and Kevin Owens, bro. That was some shoot shit. That looked real. That was cool, man. They need to do more like that. But a lot of people would say he shouldn't be live streaming at a Performance Center. It's breaking kayfabe, and a lot of people are right, you know. But I think break is everybody knows the shit's fake. So freaking drop the curtain, man. It's now on the same level as baseball and football and basketball as terms of like quality content wise, I guess. What I do notice though, right, since TKO took over, right, the matches are getting a lot better, right? We're seeing freaking better matches now. The matches are freaking solid, though, because they want. I mean, I'm sure, and they like the competition. You know what I mean? I'm sure the workers like it, but since this shit's popped off and the matches have gotten better and they're working more, right? The house shows matches are getting better. Wrestlers are starting to get hurt, man. Seth Rollins, Charlotte Flair. I think Vince was smart. Vince had it on such a lock, right, where they couldn't get hurt because he was controlling every match. He was controlling every spot. He knows the business so well that he's trying to preserve each person and not put them in dangerous situations. Well, TKO don't give a fuck. They'll go out there and work the hell out of them because there's somebody always in their head. There's somebody they can throw right in there and take their spot, right? But they don't know. They don't know. You gotta build these people, man. You gotta build these. You can't just fill that spot like you do in mixed martial arts or baseball and football, because that individual person, right? Not only is he an athlete, right? But you have to go above and beyond and spiritually connect with your audience. And that takes time. That takes promos. That takes TV time. You can't just fill these spots, man. And they're gonna learn that in the long run. Watch. In the long run, they're gonna learn that for sure. So I was watching. Yeah, I gotta keep you updated, bruh. I'm Not Human. One day I'll go out there and we'll catch a main event up. I'd love to see Florida, bruh. I'd love to see Florida. I'm Not Human. You got to be my tour guide around there, man. I want to see a gator, bro. I want to go over there and throw a gator, piss off fucking a gator as much as I can. So let's see what else. I had a couple ideas for different stuff. Uh, I was thinking, like, what would you guys think if I brought up a lot of my old matches that I filmed and shit and started doing commentary over them? Yeah. My only thing is, especially with some of my older stuff, the quality I got isn't that good. It's not because, and some of them are straight live streams, right? But I could be doing Stranglemania commentary over them. We can come up with freaking. Y'all want to give it a shot? Let's see how I'm sounding right now. A lot of my old matches that I filmed. Shit. All right, let's give it a shot. How about that? 75 hard, day 27. For everybody out there that's better in their life in every way possible, I give you props for that. For bettering your own well-being. Because nobody else wants better for you. You gotta want better for yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Give me a minute while I set this up. Give me a minute while I freaking get this on lock over here. Alright, let's put this right here. Boom, there it is. And so, right there, looks good right there. Yeah. And then I'll come over here. Oh, wait. I gotta get myself out of here. That's the problem. And so I'll bring this over here. Stay with me, motherfuckers. I'm getting this shit linked up for us. Alright, that's good. Alright. Alright, so that looks good right there. Boom, boom. We'll bring this over here. How about this? How about this? Boom. Keep that right there. Yeah, it looks good enough. Should we bring it lower? Yeah, we'll bring this lower. And then we'll put this over here more. We'll bring this out. Alright, this is so I'm not human censure in this piece, right? This is a match from freaking Florida, actually. It was St. Petersburg Juggalo Day. This is hey, bro, it's crazy, bro. I used to be a great live streamer, bro. I used to live stream all my freaking adventures. All right, so let's go. Transition this way. Let's come down here and bring this back to the beginning right here. Oh, let me bring this up. Stay with me, motherfuckers. Let's bring this to the very beginning. Oh yeah. Alright, bro. I'll do commentary for this. This is so the dude's name is Mosh Pit Mike, right? And Cruz. Right. This is Juggalo Day 2, St. Petersburg, Florida. It was an all-day thing. The wrestling started at 12 p.m. The freaking actual show, actual XP show started at 8 p.m. Let's give this a run. Let's see how we can do with this. Chaotic up in this bitch. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe one of those we have Mosh Pit Mike. He got the fork to the freaking dome piece. Shades of Abdullah the Butcher. He's putting the fork in his freaking mouth, ladies and gentlemen. This is one crazy Mexican. This is off the hook. He's so crazy, he got his hair done like Donald Trump. The crazy Mexican, ladies and gentlemen, with the fork. JCW The crazy Mexican is setting up Mosh Pit Mike with the suplex on the ramp. Mosh Pit Mike reverses, suplexes the crazy Mexican on the ramp, and he goes right into the ring. All right, let me see how let's see how the commentary goes here.
Probably didn't hurt that bad. Hold Corbin is a fucking steel ramp. Okay, let's see what we got here.
I think that sounds good. All right, let's go. We are gonna see blood and destruction here, ladies and gentlemen. St. Petersburg, California, Juggalo Day. JCW Wrestling, Juggalo Championship Wrestling. You can tell, ladies and gentlemen, your average WWE match is not gonna entertain these crowds. This crowd wants violence. As the chant of Areola fills the St. Petersburg Arena, Flair chops are flying back and forth. Forearms, stiff forearms.
Martinez trading blows. Mosh Pit Mike with the Irish.
Chewy Martinez hits the second turnbuckle while Mosh Pit Mike gets the upper hand and puts away his areolas. There was no dollar bills being shot into the ring for his tits, so he filled them up. Oh, elbow into the chair. Chewy Gomez is out. Ladies, we're calling Chewy Gomez. Chewy Gomez is being overtaken, ladies and gentlemen, by Mosh Pit Mike.
Look the fuck out. Chewy Martinez busted open.
Now it's time to take the match into the crowd amongst the juggalos, them bloodthirsty juggalos. Cameraman, let's get a better angle. We can't see shit from the side. What are you doing? Here you go. We got the words down to the cameraman to get a better shot, ladies and gentlemen.
A concerto out on the floor. All right, Mosh Pit Mike is taking a seat.
Old school chair battle. We're gonna see some slobber knockers. We're gonna see some fists thrown, ladies and gentlemen. Mosh Pit Mike is gonna throw the first punch. Yes, thank you, cameraman. Oh, to the chin check, Chewy Gomez. Chewy Gomez hits back. Mosh Pit Mike hits back. Ladies and gentlemen, there's hard hits. Nothing fake about this. Just watch the freaking slobber knockers and chin checks. Forearms to the freaking dome piece of Chewy Gomez. Chewy Gomez comes back with a forearm of his own and a double, triple, quadruple forearm combination. Mike catches the chair, but he gets curb stomped over. Ladies and gentlemen, Chewy Gomez was the better of that exchange. Mosh Pit Mike is cut open, ladies and gentlemen. That is not no small laceration, ladies and gentlemen. That is a full-on cut. As you can hear, the crowd is freaking loving this shit. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Manic Fan Cam from Juggalo Day 2017, motherfuckers and motherfuckettes. We have two legends of JC. Oh, there you can see that Mosh Pit Mike is blading himself right there, ladies and gentlemen, and the blade has been dropped. And there's the referee picking up the blade. Ladies and gentlemen, I shouldn't have filmed that, but I did. As you can see, Chewy Gomez blading himself again right there. Why blade yourself? Just stabbing each other with a fork. What are you people doing? The juggalos see blood and they're all over it. Beer cans are flying, ladies and gentlemen. This is Juggalo Championship Wrestling. Often imitated, never duplicated.
Remember, anything goes in this.
Mosh Pit Mike throws Chewy Gomez against the guardrail, ladies and gentlemen. The juggalos here in attendance are seeing violence. They're seeing gore. Ladies and gentlemen, Chewy Gomez is leaking. That is a lot of blood, ladies and gentlemen. That is legitimately a bloodbath.
Chewy Martinez.
Damn, they just left that. Ladies and gentlemen, that's, as you can see, the score is staying with Chewy Martinez blood. Welcome to a bloodbath, ladies and gentlemen. Chair to the lower knee. Chewy Gomez wraps the chair around Mike's head, ladies and gentlemen. And we don't need to see that, ladies and gentlemen. Put that away. There's kids here. There's kids watching, ladies and gentlemen. That was god awful. Great match between Chewy Gomez and Mosh Pit Mike. They're both going back and forth. The match is right down the middle, ladies and gentlemen. This is anybody's match right now.
Exclusively at Juggalo Day. Wait a minute.
Mosh Pit Mike returns to Do-Si-Do. Chewy Martinez jumps over Mosh Pit Mike with the leapfrog and gets caught. Holy shit! Ladies and gentlemen, the body is not meant to go through a chair in that manner. Ladies and gentlemen, Mosh Pit Mike has just taken over. Woo! Hey, that's crazy that I lived that, bruh. I remember seeing. I remember that whole day was fresh. They had all kinds of great matches, man. Let's see how this sounds. All right, if anything, maybe I got to turn down the desktop a little bit and the mic up a little bit. But other than that, that was a good run through, bruh. I'm gonna do a lot more of those. I'm gonna get better at that. I'm gonna get a lot better at that. Watch. Get a lot better at that, bruh. 75 hard. Stream day 27. I'll stream with y'all until I get this water down. That was freaking blood and guts at its best, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let me tap back over here. Let me get that down. Get that down out the way, motherfuckers. I'm not human, brother. Those guys went off hook. Love Juggalo Championship Wrestling, man. Juggalo Championship Wrestling brought deathmatch wrestling to America. That's the first time I ever seen somebody with the light get busted open with a light tube or razor wire or fire or people getting freaking chunks of their skin freaking cut out of their body somehow in some way. It wasn't, and then after about 2 years after that, we started seeing it come through more in CCW and all that. But I was freaking JCW was doing death matches in '97. The only other person that was fucking with something like that was Ian Rotten doing an IWA in the South. He was doing real there's hardcore, right? ECW was doing the hardcore, but then Ian, I think Ian and his brother, they had the first ever ultraviolet match. Ian and Axel Rotten, they freaking super glued they taped their hands up, then they super glued thumbtacks and glass, and they had a freaking straight brawl. That was the first real ultra violence. Hardcore was considered like chairs, ladders, tables, but it's contained. Ultra violence is more freaking cut, blood, guts, and there. Yeah, I was seeing that in JCW way before I was seeing it anywhere else. And freaking, I'm pretty blessed. I'm blessed to actually be able to see a lot of this before like a lot of other people saw it in America, you know. You wanna Hey, alright, you wanna hop on 2K? I'm not human, I'm down with that. Let's see if I can link it up. Let's see if I can do this for y'all. I think we've done this before. I think. I think I figured this out.
Then, now, forever.
How does that sound?
Together.
I'm down to play some 2K. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You can't play this. I'm gonna copywritten over. Alright, let's go. Where's the other remote? Dun, 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 dun. Can I like cut the audio for this? I think that works. Let's try it. Let's get this going. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. You can't play this. Somebody copywritten over. Alright, you hear it? Where's the other remote? Dun, 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 dun. Alright, let me get the remote set up. And I'll bring the audio back. Can I cut the audio for this?
Hey, I'm your life. I'm the one who takes you there. Hey, I'm your life. I'm the one who cares. Hey.
All right, let me check. Before I get deeper in this, let me check the freaking. All right, let me get the remote set up. And I'll bring the audio back. All right, I'll bring the audio back in a second, y'all.
Feel, I'm the pain when you might feel. Saboteur, I'm your dream. Yelling to fade. I'm your lie, you're awake. I'm your pain, watch it with fake. You know it's sad, but true.
Hey, yeah, hey, you can. All right, let me get this all set up right here. This is the first time I'm actually doing this. I got the freaking audio down right now, so I can don't get copywritten. What kind of match should we do, y'all? Fatal four way, war games, handicap, 8 man. How about we do an 8 man tag? Yeah. What kind of match though, bro? What kind of match? 8 man. I'm on Xbox on my PC. Ladder four way, normal battle royal four way, normal. Let's do a ladder match. All right, where should we go, y'all? Should we just do it the house show? We're at a house show. All right, y'all, let's go. So I'm gonna put my character here. That's Young and Necrolo right there. Where's my character at? I'll find you, motherfucker. Where am I at? It's Jazzy right there. That's me. There we go. Back when I had my green hair and everything. All right, but who am I facing, y'all? Let's see. John Cena. Let's do John Cena in here. Who else? Scott Hall. Should I throw Scott Hall in here? Shinsuke Nakamura has to be in here, bro. Let's do it. Brock Lesnar. What y'all think? New Brock, old Brock? Should we put Cactus Jack in here too? Cody Rhodes has to be in this. All right, who else? Bad Bunny? Yeah? All right, I'll throw Bad Bunny in here.
I'm your friend.
All right, who else? Shawn Michaels?
I'm your.
Solo Sakota? It's funny how you can't pick, the female can't wrestle a male on here. Oh, Bret the Hitman Hart? Who else, yo? Young and Necrolo? Throw Young and Necrolo in here. Who else? Gunther? Yeah? Hey. 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 All right, we'll bring it back.
And the Money in the Bank briefcase hangs high above the ring.
All right, let's go.
Winning this ladder match, WWE's literal.
I kind of got to take a piss, but I'll stick around for a little bit.
Yeah, Corey, you can almost call it a golden ticket. You get that thing and you can cash in.
All right, I'm gonna go out here. I'm gonna go do my little power up right here. Let these fools go out there and mess up. I'm gonna mess each other up. Maybe I'll come over here and look at
He's reaching under the ring for anything useful.
Yeah. Oh, I got a kendo stick. Yeah, young Nicolo. Oh, Bad Bunny over, you talking shit, Bad Bunny? What's up? Fuck ass Bad Bunny, take that moonsault. Alright, it's time to tear it up. Let's go. Yeah, code breaker. Damn, Young Nicolo got the receipt though. Alright, I'm gonna get back up, get back in there. Money in the bank match, man. We gotta get that money in the bank. Ow. Come on, Shinzei. They say IWA, New Japan, motherfucker. Take that. What's up, Cody? Cena in this piece. Oh man, Cody Rhodes mixing it up. Oh, reversal with the elbow.
And he denied. Oh man. He's ejected from the ring.
Alright, take your time, man. Take your time.
One bit by the presence of his opponent. Getting tossed. Got it scouted.
Yeah, what's up, Gunther? Look, suplex.
He's setting it up on the ring apron right now.
Oh, let's go. Yeah, what's up, Brett? Punk. Damn, I guess you got thrown out.
And he's out of there in a nick of time.
Yeah.
Colliding with the barricade.
Code breaker, what's up? That's right.
And he said it for years. He wants someone to come get
Oh no, he got it! Look at that girl with the win title now! Get back the hole! Get in there! Somebody get in there, bro! Come on! Get in there, shit! Thank God! He caught him in like a little bit there, bro! Yeah, why don't you do that?
Ankle for extra court. Sharp elbows.
Alright, let's go. Damn, I'm fucking up.
Face first with a waistlock takedown.
Alright, I gotta get my direction. Alright, now I'm figuring out the direction button.
Caught square by the haymaker. And he's able to
Yeah. Wow. Let's go.
And now he is out looking for a timeout. You don't get any timeouts in a fight. It's just
Yeah! Let's see what I got. That was lit.
Oh, no. Coming in hot.
I'm not letting nothing like a little fuck. Me and Gunther throwing blows, bro.
And in the ring he goes.
Yeah, it's gonna be out.
Oh, my goodness. He was elusive there.
Alright, I need to.
Nakamura in the line of fire.
Damn, I hella gotta take a piss, bro. I don't know if I can do this. I don't want to pause it. Damn! Come on, let me out, bro. Let me out. Yeah, come on, Brett. What you got, fool? Damn! Scorpion death drop. Yeah, we got snap. Damn, Brainbuster stellar suplex reversal with the knee chop, bro. Come on, bro. Come on. Yeah. We got a butterfly backbreaker suplex. What's up? Start working on the arm. Yeah! fire, brother. What's up?
Fighting back with a counter. He's been placed in the corner now.
Oh, nice. I gotta get out. Oh, Bad Bunny set up for me. Bad Bunny, come on, get in. Bad Bunny set up right there.
We're outside.
Come on, bud, get up there.
And out of the ring he goes. Sudden cutoff from Brett.
Oh, was that it? Yeah, almost. All right, let's go, American. What's up, Cody Rhodes? Let's work. Put the spots there. Yeah! Butterfly suplex, backbreaker, motherfucker.
Hits back against Nakamura. He could get dropped here. Inelegant exit.
Damn, Cody, get me out.
And Bad Bunny still able to pick a spot against the competition. And Bad Bunny knows he can't afford to back up. He has to finish this. Oh, just turned that.
All right, let's go.
He's got the answer for that one. He's ejected from the ring.
I'm sure.
That's one way to leave the ring, I suppose. Hard landing awkward outside.
Bro, I gotta, hold on.
Placed into the corner.
Bro, I gotta take the biggest piss ever. I'm sorry. I'll be right back. All right, let's finish this Money in the Bank. Let's finish this Money in the Bank. Freaking Rumble here. Motherfucker. It sounded good. All right, let's go. Yeah, being Bad Bunny locking up. Look at that. Oh, damn, Bad Bunny got me with the head scissors. What? Damn, now young Necrolo got me. Alright, I'm chilling. I'm gonna chill over here for a little bit. I'm gonna let y'all do whatever you need to do. I'm gonna sit here and just power up.
Oh my God.
Damn. Yeah. Come on, Brett. Where you at? Yeah. Bruh, somebody get in the ring, bro. Stop fucking around. Bro, he's gonna get the ladder. He's gonna get the briefcase. Get in there. Bad Bunny, do something. Damn. Yeah, there we go. Right, y'all see.
How much further are these men willing to go?
Man, it was a badass match. I'm not gonna lie. Oh snap! Bad Bunny, don't let him get that.
Sense that fatigue is starting to become a factor at this
Don't let him
point.
get that. Young and Necro looking the same though. Damn, John Cena and Bret Hart beat the shit out of me. They're gang stalking.
You don't say, Saxton.
Yeah. That's right.
That is the confidence of John Cena. The confidence you have when you are the voice that runs the place. Vicious running knee there.
And he gets delivered back into the ring. And that was a successful bit of offense without maneuver.
Yeah. All right, I gotta make myself back in there.
Now the biggest question is,
I'm tired of messing around with Young and Necro and John Cena.
into the ropes.
Yeah, Cena, what's up? right, let's go.
Arrow's about to head for the haymaker. And he keeps his focus on an
Top
attack
that,
in that
Denny.
area.
Pump.
Cody Rhodes just might have finished things.
Yeah. I'm gonna win this, y'all.
Caught in a bad position here.
Yeah.
And Cena crashes to the outside.
Yeah, what's up?
He's certainly lining him up, but he's wasting too much.
Yeah. All right, let's get this ladder set up, bro.
Drop kick.
Yeah.
He's ejected from the ring.
Vicious right forearm.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hurt yourself. Wow.
Getting the ladder set to something. That corner just became a major hazard.
Yeah, no, this is it right here, bro. I'm telling you.
Almost effective. And the hits to the core keep coming.
Yeah.
Sole of the foot meets the stomach.
Hey, bro, if anybody's match right now, man, I'm telling you, if anybody's match. Damn.
He's looking to get up that ladder, guys.
The long way. He's got it in his grasp. Going for all the glory here, guys.
There's too many people in the ring, bro.
Gunther pays off. Strong impact.
Yeah.
Sit out, broken arrow.
What?
That's it. And the ladder match is over.
Bitch ass John Cena. Fuck ass John Cena.
Here is your winner, John Cena.
I gotta say, they look good.
Whatever.
Standing triumphant after
Punk
an
ass.
exhilarating Money in the Bank match.
You ain't shit, John
Win's a
Cena.
win, and it's also all that matters here in WWE.
I don't give a fuck. God damn you, John Cena, you punk ass trick. That was super dope though. That was super fun. I know, John Cena of all people beat me, bro. What the hell? That was cool, but like, 2K's dope. Because you're like I Am Not Human said, bro. If you're already a wrestling fan and you jump in there, you already know like what combinations to do, hot tags. Uh, they got the 2K 2024 coming out soon, bro. There's all kinds of freaking upgrades of this. What do they got doing? They're bringing the call. I don't think we've ever had a casket match option. There's going to be a casket match option for actual casket matches. Especially when you're going for high spots and jumping on people. Before you could only lock on the one person and do the high spot on them, but on this one you'll be able to do it on multiple players all at once. So they'll be all falling down like Vince Russo says, like bowling pins. You know what I mean? I hate AEW does this all the time. WWE will cover it up with the camera angles, but when somebody's about to go up for a high spot, right? And a bunch of people are sitting there just waiting, like freaking, like a flock of pigeons, like how fucking pigeons are just kind of just standing around, right? It's just people just sitting there standing around waiting for this fool to jump off, right? I hate that. I hate when people WWF covers it very well, but AEW lets that shit fly. I hate when they're just hovering like this, waiting for somebody to jump, and a lot of times there's their own teammates that are sitting there waiting to catch this fool, and then they knock out their own teammates in the process. Like I just hate that, bruh. I hate when people do that. It's degrading. I just hate it. There's so much about WWE that they do good. They do right that AEW doesn't. There's just so much, bro. Cody Rhodes matches are a lot better in WWE than they were in AEW. AEW would expose freaking all his postings and all his like springings and all that, bro. How do you not know about all this? That's why. Sometimes I'm just like, how did they not see what I'm seeing? You know, how did they not see it? How did they not know? You got the Young Bucks, you got Kenny Omega, you got Chris Jericho. Is everybody just collecting a paycheck and not caring about like the overall product? Are they even watching it on TV? Why haven't they tapped in? Why hasn't somebody tapped in? Especially, I mean, you got a lot of ex WWE executive producers over there. You got a lot of ex WWE heads over there. Why has none of them tapped in to the camera people to let them know not to film this way? It's ridiculous. Why that nobody like they're not trying, bruh. They're not trying. That's that's crazy that they're not freaking. And I saw a freaking Tully Blanchard interview, right? Where the interviewer straight up asked Tully Blanchard, right? Tully Blanchard, the Four Horsemen legend, one of the original ring generals of the 70s and 80s, early 90s. So first they asked him and like, what are you guys' roles there, you and Arn? And they said they were consultants, right? But I mean, Tully Blanchard straight up said we just got paid to stand around, right? Whatever, right? They're on TV, they're priceless names in the professional wrestling business. Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard, right? So the interviewer goes on to say, so what kind of advice do you give the younger talent whenever they ask you? And Tully Blanchard straight up said that none of these younger talents came to Tully Blanchard for any advice except for Edge. And then I think Chris Jericho. And I couldn't fucking believe that. The interviewer couldn't believe it either. But you have such a great mind for professional wrestling. He's getting cashed out to be there. He's getting paid to be there. You can go up and ask him for advice, but you don't. They're just kicking it at catering and chill. I mean, that's what they said. That's crazy. There's something wrong up there in AEW. There's something like they don't get it. How do I get it, but they don't? You know? It's just money being thrown around and people just looking after themselves. Brian Pillman Jr. recently came to NXT and he spoke in a shoot interview too, and I'll bring it to y'all right here. Straight up said, what's the difference between AEW and WWE? And so freaking Brian Pillman Jr. straight up said that they bring you to the performance center, they're building you, they're investing in you because they want you to succeed. They want to bring you right here. AEW wasn't building people, they just throw you out there in a match and you wrestle. But at the performance center, they're investing in these wrestlers' performance to throw them out there at NXT and setting them up for success instead of setting them up for failure like they're doing in AEW. I really think freaking Jericho, Dean Ambrose, all of them are just collecting a check. Are they really invested? I mean, don't get me wrong, bro. Chris Jericho's having great matches with all the newer talent. He's taking on everybody. He's wrestling Volcano, Commander. He's having great matches with everybody. Don't get me wrong. But is it for the benefit of the roster, or is it just benefit for Chris Jericho's clout? Only time will tell. I and that human said, how do you feel about Vince? He was, hey, oh, do you think, do you think that goes, hey, I'm not human. We talked about it earlier, right? I don't think she wanted money. I think she was a setup. She was sitting there as a decoy, right? Because I mean, I said it earlier. I'll speak on it again. Um, because it seems like Big Brother and it's like big corporations have never had full control over WWE. So they sent this chick in. They probably played her a mill to go in there as a decoy and get cool with the boys and act like one of the boys. And so and they start taking pictures. Apparently, like Vince McMahon took a shit on her or something. Somebody shit on her, right? But for whatever. But she playing cool the whole time. Right. She played cool the whole time. She's sending pictures. She sent pictures to freaking Vince, and Vince sent it to Brock Lesnar. That's why Brock Lesnar wasn't at the Rumble last night. So this shit has been happening for a long time in professional wrestling. Long time. Right? So basically this chick, she plays ball, right? She plays ball but then when it comes time for them to all come in, they get Tony Khan. I bet you Tony Khan's in on it too. Not Tony, yeah, Nick Khan. Nick Khan was in on it as well, right? Nick Khan comes through, right? He has no. He was a wrestling fan, but he had no like real work history in professional wrestling. Nick Khan, he did a lot of Fox 2, Channel 2 stuff. He did a lot of TV shows and whatnot, but he was heavily locked into the Fox, you know what I mean? And that big world over there. So let's get this guy in here. He came right during the pandemic, cut costs, fired a bunch of people. Nick Khan comes in and brings all these suits in, right? All these suits start firing all Vince McMahon's homies, right? Everybody that kept his secrets, right? Everybody that kept his back there in the steroid trial are now freaking getting canned one by one. The only one left is Bruce Pritchard. And I bet you he's about to get canned too. Because as long as Bruce Pritchard is a part of WWE, Vince McMahon's a part of WWE. You know? But as far as like the product goes, I mean the product got a lot better. I think with Vince gone, he made so many enemies, man, that you're going to be seeing cats like CM Punk come back. We're going to see cats like Naomi come back that had tons of problems with Vince. Sasha Banks and Naomi, once the whole sex scandal happened, they cut. They were like, we're not going to be a part of this. They cut. So we see Naomi come back. Sasha Banks is coming back. Bet you sooner than later when she get their leg healed up. And they're going to be better than ever. Naomi, it's like, you know what? Going away from WWE is a good refresher for these people. You know, they're going to go outside the WWE bubble. They're going to wrestle other people with other styles. They're going to get their freaking taste for freaking the business back, come back to WWE, be grateful for that spot, and then kill it. I'm excited for Naomi, bro. Naomi's about to kill it. Naomi's about to come through. There's a lot of freaking, especially in the last 2 years since Naomi's been gone, there's a lot of great talent that just popped up that she has not had matches with yet. I felt like as she was at a stalemate for a long time. There was no matches for her that she hadn't wrestled already. She was wrestling the same people over and over and over and over and over and over. Charlotte, Bayley, Sasha Banks, Rhea Ripley, freaking the man, over and over. And so after her cutting out, coming back, there's a whole new roster of people to have great matches with. I don't think they're gonna freaking push her anytime soon, which is the sad part about it. I think they're gonna have her freaking stalemated for a little bit. She's probably not gonna do it. There's not gonna be much for her to do. She's probably just gonna, well, if you want to cut out, I mean, maybe you should stick. But then again, like, she's married to one of the Usos, and they're in really good with WWE. How many freaking drunk driving charges has freaking one of the Usos have? And he's still on TV the next day. They're covering those guys, man. They cover. So I can see Naomi having a job here and there, but they got to push coming for her soon because she got really popular. While she was gone, she got really popular on TikTok and on Instagram because they're allowed to do different things and put themselves out there more. And so Naomi's totally tapped in with the culture on Instagram. I swear she's totally tapped in with Total Divas. Total Divas is somebody said the Total Divas got another spike. People are going back and watching Total Divas all over again. And I swear to God, like a lot of people that don't even watch wrestling like Total Divas. I was at the freaking, listen to this shit. So I was at a couple, like, it must have been 8-9 years ago. I was at the freaking DMV, right? And I was just having a bad day, right? I'm sitting there and I'm freaking, got headphones on. I'm just like, I don't want to be here. I had to be here for hella hours. I was just sitting there just pissed all up in my brain. Some lady sitting next to me, right? She asked me if I was okay. Right, and I snap out of it. I'm like, yeah, I'm all right. And she notices my birthday hit my heart t-shirt. She was just like, I love Total Divas, blah, blah, blah. So me and this lady had a freaking great conversation about Total Divas for about 6 hours and then passed the time just like that. That lady was an angel. But it's crazy how wrestling transmits. It has no one culture that it's focusing on. If wrestling serves many different demographics of fans. That's why I love you go to a wrestling show, you see a big melting pot of just about everybody. Wrestling fans come of all forms, types, and nature. You go to a football game, you're going to see a lot of the same people. Baseball game, you're going to see a lot of the same people. Don't get me wrong, different cultures and different races, but they're all acting alike. Same thing with hockey. Same thing. There's no other sport like professional wrestling. I remember I was sitting there during freaking watching Edge come out for the freaking WrestleMania, bro. And everybody was on every note of that fool's freaking entrance. And while he walked down to the ring, bro, I saw it was like very prolific for me. That moment was very prolific because they were just everybody singing along. It was the whole vibe. It was the crowd freaking singing along. It was the entrance with him coming down and the fireworks and everything. It was just like ultimate portrait, bro, of all the greatest color. It was like a Mona Lisa being drawn right in front of me, bro. And live in real time, live action Mona Lisa being painted in front of me. It's moments like that I freaking live for, bro. It's worth spending a couple $1,000s, right? To see, bro. I'm freaking going to WrestleMania in Philly. I spent another couple $1,000s on tickets, 4 tickets for that shit. So I got 4 tickets for 2 days, right? But once the freaking lineup starts coming out, I might put that one up for sale if I can make my money on that. And then buy maybe another seat somewhere else. Or maybe, you know what I should do? I should just buy the seat right now and then wait for the market to go up and then sell it. Because I know last year the same seats that I had went for about at least $1,200 more the day of and the day before. So I just might do that. Kick it on the floor with the kings and the queens one day, and then humble myself and kick it with the peasants in the stands the next day, depending on what. But it seems like right now, day one is the higher ranking number right now. That you're paying a lot more for than day two. And so, but I don't. But it's crazy how once the storylines start progressing, and they start planning out what matches are going on what day, I just want to see how it differs the freaking timing of the freaking how much each one goes for. But I got my flight out there. I'm staying at the WrestleCon arena. I'm freaking gonna freaking be chilling at the ECW arena. Hey, Hogan's. I thought he was gonna be there too. They hella freaking they teased the hell out of that. But Hogan's in no way, shape, or form able to wrestle whatsoever. His back is fucked up. He's had so many freaking surgeries on that back just to get him back in the freaking shape. He's had surgeries done just to buy him a couple of years on his career. And he did that when he went to WCW. He had surgery done on his freaking back so he can wrestle for another few years against doctor's orders and whatnot, and against his own well-being. But that surgery, and I think it was a botched surgery too. That surgery fucked him up. Got to a point where he couldn't move his body for a little bit. I mean, he had freaking very awful matches in TNA. Hogan did. He was not at his best there whatsoever. He had a really bad run there. He should never have been a part of TNA. That was nothing but a money grab for him. And he took away the 6-sided ring. I used to love those 6-sided rings, man. Those freaking X Division matches in the 6-sided ring were freaking solid. I've yet to ever be in a 6-sided ring. I love the wrestling in a 6-sided ring, or even just bump around the 6-sided ring, hit the ropes, freaking run the ropes a couple times back and forth. I've been in a 4-sided ring. I've been in big ones, small ones. I like the big WWE rings rather than the freaking small WCW rings because you can get more steps in It seems like the smaller rings you can't even work. You're running out of breath because you're hitting the ropes and it's so congested. You're fitting way too many spots in. And I like how when you're if you could get a couple that extra step out like in the WWE big rings, you could plan your match a lot better rather than freaking barely hitting and coming back. You can take your time hitting those ropes and think of the next spot or the next few spots coming up. I am not human said, damn, yeah, it's rough on your body for sure. Uh, it can be, but if you got a good style, that's why, especially as as a worker, I respect a lot of people that have great styles like John Cena and freaking Roman Reigns. They have freaking a great style to where they're not hurting themselves much or their opponent much, so they can go out there and just have a great. Those punches they throw are crazy fresh. It's all about making a punch look real, right? Not a lot of people can do it. Not a lot, but a lot of the greats can. They tie that shit just right with a slap and everything, bro. They freaking. That's the art form behind it. Is making it look real, but it's fake. I'm not human said, bro. I didn't really look into Andre the Giant since recently. My dad said he used to be a fan. That was his dude. Hey man, Andre the Giant was the man back in the day, bro. That was the original Giant right there. Watch a documentary on him. I think A&E, hey man, the A&E's killing it with those documentaries. With those WWE documentaries, they're killing it with those documentaries, bruh. I was over here, so where I live, they got like a charity thing going on. Like they got a nonprofit. There's like liquor store, restaurant, bar, and right next to that is a nonprofit, right? And sometimes when my window's up, I can hear them talking, right, in their office and shit. And I was over here chilling, and they're talking about freaking A&E documentary with Cody Rhodes and shit, just listening to this. And both of them wrestling fans. They mentioned Total Divas, but they sat there and talked about wrestling for 45 minutes. So I freaking sat there, just chilling on my bed, and freaking eavesdropped, and that was great. Yeah, man, that they said Andre the Giant was a partier, bro. That fool could throw him back, man. That fool, he was great with the ladies too. Apparently, that's what Bill Harvey Whippleman used to be his fluff man. So Harvey Whippleman would go find the females for Andre the Giant, and he'd fuck them up so Andre could come through. But stuff like that, get you canceled nowadays. Yeah, you can't talk about it. You can't say that shit nowadays. After wrestling's changed so much, there's no real outlaws anymore. Everybody's like so cookie cutter. But I think it's for the best, man. Because what attitude? I grew up in the Attitude Era, right? I grew up watching heavily 96. Oh, I still watch heavily. Don't get me wrong, but like 96, 97, 98, 99. The wrestling was so great. There's so many deaths, bro. Brian Pillman, it felt like every month somebody was dying. Brian Pillman, Eddie Guerrero, Chris Benoit, freaking Umaga. And it was just everybody kept falling, bro. It felt like, and then like they were on. It's crazy when these people are still on TV. They're falling, bro. So I'm glad that they figured out the freaking wellness policy, bro. Because as much as like they were living their lives, I'd much rather have seen Eddie Guerrero for a couple more years. So Eddie Guerrero died because he stopped using the steroids and the drugs, and his body couldn't keep up because he was so used to the uppers keeping his body going that his heart freaking gave up on him because he didn't have those uppers. He tried to get off all that shit, and his body needed it. And he tried to go cold turkey, and it didn't work. I Am Not Human said, Attitude Era was good. R.I.P. Bret Hart didn't die. Owen Hart died. Bret Hart's still alive. Oh, somewhat still alive. His career's dead. But Bret Hart was my favorite, bro. That's another great worker, man. Great worker, excellence of execution, man. That dude never hurt anybody. His style was so good that he could work with anybody, and it's like a night off for them. They're having a great, Brett will run the whole match. Such a safe worker, man. That's that was old man. I remember when Owen Hart died. Owen Hart was my favorite wrestler ever, bro. That because I don't when I was a kid, I didn't like the good guys. I like the bad guys for some reason. Before, and this is before like Stone Cold did the freaking tweener shit, half good guy, half bad guy. I was just a big fan of the bad guy, so Owen Hart was my favorite. And I remember hearing about that shit. I thought that shit was a freaking gimmick. I thought that shit was freaking the Attitude Era was so crazy. They were doing a lot of work shoot shit back then too, with the Bret Hart and Vince McMahon and all that. That I thought that shit was freaking a work. It wasn't until I saw that shit on the news. I was watching that pay per view too. Watching that shit. They came back from a commercial break and freaking they were just doing fan scans of people. They were just crowd shots, right? Nothing but crowd shots. And Vince got on there. Jim Ross got on there and made the freaking announcement that freaking Owen Hart died. I was like, God. I was like, no, this is the work. Can't be. Can't be, bro. Can't be. Imagine if Owen Hart stuck around at least for 2, 3 more years, 4 more years. He would have been having great matches with freaking Benoit and freaking Dean Malenko and freaking Rey Mysterio, CM Punk. Like he had already he. I feel like Owen Hart was one of the main elevators of that style, and then having him go against other people of that same style, right, would have just elevated each other. We would have saw great matches, bro. And all them. Owen, he was doing stuff in Stampede that he didn't do in WWE. He was doing backflips, front flips, shooting stars. There's a great match with the freaking uh, the Tiger Mask and Owen Hart from Japan. That's one of the freaking greatest matches I've ever seen. They had freaking such great chemistry, bro. Such freaking some of the best chemistry between two workers I've ever seen. Tiger Mask was the one, man. Genji Shizaki, another great one. Kenta Kabushi, freaking. They had all kinds of Okada. I feel like Okada is a great wrestler. Don't get me wrong, but his body's beat up. He's not really taking the freaking shots like he used to. If some of his elbow drops and knee drops and whatnot look like garbage, don't do those anymore. Don't do those. But great star, man. He got star power and he can work, and he can work his style. He can work anybody, and so he's gonna be a great addition to TNA. Great addition to TNA, bro. Dolph Ziggler's in TNA now. TNA's cracking right now, man. TNA's off the hook. Iron That Human said, "You think Stone Cold really broke his neck when he got a?" I have a theory, right? That Owen Hart, yeah, Stone Cold really broke his neck. He really had a broken neck, bro. I think Owen Hart did that to him on purpose because of the shit that he did with Brett. So Stone Cold hadn't even really peaked on popularity when that happened. He was on his way there, right? But that freaking when Owen and it's crazy because why wouldn't Owen drop? Why wouldn't he go on his knees during that spot? Why would he do a sit down? That doesn't make sense. Especially being from a prolific wrestling family like that, and everybody, Chad Hart, Bruce Hart, Owen, Davey Boy, Dynamite Kid, anybody that came through that roster, all freaking ring generals. Brother, Bret Hart, safest worker in the world. So I think because of that, Vince McMahon was all like, "We got a receipt for you," and they killed him on purpose. What a freak accident, right? I don't think so. I think Vince killed Owen because he freaking killed Stone Cold Steve Austin's freaking run, and then Stone Cold's his whole style had to change. Of course, great worker. He's gonna make it happen, but he became more of a brawler after that. He became less more of a technician like he used to. He couldn't really have the matches that he used to either, but his work rate was there. By that time, Stone Cold was such a ring veteran, right? Because he had to bring all over the world that he was already ready for that style. It is. I think Vince killed Owen Hart. I'm calling it. I'm not human. I'm calling it. Damn, that's deep. It is. It was pretty free, but that's what I believe. Vince killed Owen. Brett screwed Brett. Vince screwed Brett. So Vince screwed Owen because he screwed Stone Cold Steve Austin, dropped him on his neck. And because what they let everybody out of the contract but Owen. Owen had to stay. Owen was the only one that didn't let out the contract because they couldn't let him go. He had to pay the price. He had to pay the price. Yeah, I think they sliced his cable, bro. They knew what they were doing. I think they sliced him. I think something happened. And then freaking WWE just Vince has so much money. What, a lawsuit? We'll take care of that. It's worth it because Vince is one of those freaking. He needs the upper hand on that shit. Vince got a crazy ass ego on him, man. So that's what I think happened. Bro, take it or leave it. But I think freaking Vince killed Owen. That's freaking as sad as it is, man. Like that's the wrestling business right there. Maybe they weren't trying to kill. No, I think they were trying to kill him because that they cost Owen cost WWE millions of dollars, bro, because they invested everything into Stone Cold, but all of a sudden he's off TV. Well, he wasn't off TV. He was still doing vignettes and shit, running up on Vince and everything, still creating chaos. But definitely limited that run that Stone Cold could have had. Definitely, because Stone Cold was never the same again. Never the same worker. He didn't even really bump. You know, they had to change a little style, of course. I mean, great worker. Of course, he's gonna change his style up, make it happen. You know what I mean? But I think, yeah, I stand my belief. Vince killed Owen. They snapped that cable, and even after they knew he died, they still went on with the show. That's what I think. No, that's definitely how. There's I got so many different theories about all this, man. I guess so the Christopher Watt theory. My Christopher Watt theory is on point. Uh, I got freaking. We explained the Christopher Watt thing on here before. That one was off the hook. Yeah, it makes sense to me, man. Like, and if you notice, like, they don't really mention Owen Hart. A lot of the documentaries that are on the network or anything, they don't really do. Yeah, AEW had a whole tournament for Owen Hart. WWE really don't mention him. He's not really getting put on the throwback matches. Neither is Brett. Like I think they had like triple threat matches in ECW and whatnot, and I've seen them done before. But Owen was the first one to ever be in a triple threat match on TV. I think it was him, Ken Shamrock, and I forget who else. But they were in a triple. I think it might have been the Road Dogg. They were the first ever triple threat match I've seen on TV. One, not even elimination. It was a pinfall, and that's when I knew I was just like, Owen's gonna be the freaking greatest workhorse of this federation. Yeah, yeah, bro. I'm not human. You're totally right. He fucked up his star moneymaker. Yes, he did. He cut. I could only wonder. Hey, they should make like wrestling what ifs. Like, what if Austin never broke his neck? What if? But everything turned out for the best. I felt like, I mean, he jumped back on, got the Intercontinental title back, wrestled, kept wrestling, championship belts, but that did stop. It put a year damper on him, but that gave everybody else a chance to come up. It gave freaking The Rock a chance to come up. It gave Triple H a chance to come up. It gave a lot of people a chance to freaking, you know, get into that stature, get into that heavyweight title picture. And then when he was ready to come back, I mean, it was The Rock was ready. Everybody was ready for him. All right, what should we do here? Should we watch some wrestling? What should we watch? Uh, hmm. What have I been freaking eyeballing recently? I always go in these freaking like rabbit holes on professional wrestling. And they got y'all want to watch XPW? Let's see. Yeah, XPW was off the hook. Oh, well, look for that. All right, let me set this up right here. Bring this back over here. All right, hang on with me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm figuring this out. Maybe we can. Let's see if I bring in. If I can. Let's see if they flag me for AEW stuff. Let's watch. No, that's not it. Yeah, let's see if I get flagged for AEW stuff. Or let's watch the Game Changer.
Feet. Vikingo standing on the side.
All right, we'll go halfway in. It's freaking. All right, let's do this. All right, Gringo Loco, Valkino,
Even
and
Commander
Commander.
looks a
Triple
little
threat
thrown
match.
off.
Let's go. Commander's the one, man.
Vikingo back inside as well. All three competitors inside the ring once again.
Damn.
Trying to stay one step ahead of each of their opponents.
Yeah, they know each other so
Trying to
well, bro.
anticipate what their opponent might do. And by the way, your boot is untied.
A little bit of sport, stepping up.
Yeah.
It's not a
Let him
good
tie the
thing
boot.
when they rely so much on their ability
Nice.
to walk the ropes like this.
Yeah, look at that
And
pops,
sporting of
bro.
an untied boot. As Commander back to his
Commander got
tricks, able
hops.
to get the arm drag on Vikingo, and once again, drop kick as well, sends Vikingo to the floor.
And it's Commander
All right, let's see this 7.
alone in the ring.
What it might do, and by the way, your boot is untied.
That sounds good. All right, looks good.
How long will he stay?
All right, Commander's about to slide, motherfucker.
Cross over
Damn.
the top and to the floor.
Taking down Vikingo and Gringo Loco.
Hey, the best high flyer in the world, bro. Commander's off the hook.
Now Commander on the outside
I was posting about this dude 2 years ago before anybody knew who he was, man.
has grabbed a hold of Vikingo.
But Kingo's another great one,
Inside
man.
the ring.
Gringo Loco's a great worker too, man.
Selects Vikingo.
Looking for a cover.
Too sweet.
Yeah, I think it's going to take a little bit more than that.
You know it is.
Commander repositioning Vikingo.
Let's see if I can fix this here.
Up against the ropes.
Oh.
Faked him out on the chop and instead open
There we go.
shot right across the
Yeah, that looks better.
or slap.
See, we've been having some fun little banter amongst the wrestlers in this match.
Yeah.
And that has stopped.
Vikingo handspring, backflip lands on his feet.
Let's see if I can get this going here. Halfway, there it
Charges
is.
Commander, Vipasso. Vikingo hits the head scissors.
Yeah.
And now Vikingo has Commander reeling, but here comes Gringo Loco.
Gringo
Reversal
Loco.
of the whip. Reversed again.
Damn.
The
Damn.
side of the head of Gringo Loco. To the second rope. Gringo charges in.
Damn, Volcano's agile as hell.
Feet. Vikingo standing on the second rope now.
Gringo
Up to the
Loco
top.
is Vikingo.
Back
Right
to the
to,
top.
yeah.
Damn.
Still get that head scissors.
Yeah, Volcano bot. Volcano should have his own Botchamania.
Commander got caught, sent into the corner, and Gringo back in the ring.
All right, let's go. Nice.
Vikingo to the apron. Going for the springboard once again.
Damn.
And Commander
All right, here we
got
go.
out
Let's
of
step it
the
up.
way. I don't think Vikingo realizes exactly where Commander went.
Right behind you.
Damn.
Commander connects with Gringo Loco as well.
Yeah. Solid kick.
Vikingo has really turned this match around in his
Yes.
favor. Now,
He's about to walk those ropes.
Standing on the
He's about to walk those ropes, bro.
both of his opponents are across the ring.
Elio Del Vikingo springboards off the top rope into the arms of both.
Damn.
Takes them down with arm drags.
Oh, sick.
Gringo Loco and Commander on the floor. Vikingo climbing back up
Whenever
top.
that foot goes to the top rope, you know he's gonna pull something crazy. All right, let's see what he got
Back
going
to
for
their
us.
feet on the floor and
Damn!
Commander taking off his feet once
Look at
again,
freaking
as was Gringo Loco.
springboard spiral.
Standing in the
Punch
chairs.
Tell Vikingo clutched his knee a little bit.
I mean, how hard is it to make it in WWE? It's hard, bro. Those are some of the best athletes in the world,
A
man.
dive like that, you can see, watch the impact.
Not everybody makes
Gringo
it.
Loco and Commander on the floor, but it's also a lot to absorb as Vikingo hits the floor as well.
Like Volcano and Commander,
His own well-being at risk.
these guys are making more than WWE stars. They're catching they're out there getting bags, getting flown everywhere.
Waiting for Commander.
Commander is dazed, but
Yeah,
the
fuck.
frog splash. More than halfway across the ring.
But Commander still had enough to kick out.
Like, it's so hard to catch a buzz on the indies. Commander and Volcano definitely, they've held down to a buzz for about 2 years.
Position forearm connects.
Oh, and a
Damn.
forearm. Yeah,
Well
look at
played.
Commander, I thought
He's not-
really able to hold himself up, but
They
he
made that
brought it
forearm
back.
mean something. They timed it out, they got the crowd behind it, and then he threw it. You gotta make it mean something. That's smart.
This time Vikingo said, bring it on.
Yeah.
Another forearm from Vikingo.
Now Commander really seems staggered.
Come on, Commander. Oh, he ain't having it. Let's go, Commander. Hit that shit back.
About his next move here. That
Yeah!
shot right to the jaw of Vikingo.
Damn! With the freaking bitch slap, though.
Wait a second. Vikingo breaks out.
Yeah, I like Commander too. That's my man right there.
To the midsection. Commander went for
Oh,
the cross
caught.
off the second, but caught.
Damn! Volcano with the drop, though.
Commander rolled through.
Trying to place Commander on the top rope. Always a risky thing to do.
Yeah, it is.
He's at home up there.
Oh,
Hoping
snap.
that he's dazed enough.
Gringo
He's
Loco.
going to take advantage of it. Oh, Vikingo had his back turned. Here comes Gringo Loco.
Oh,
He's trying to get both of his opponents.
damn.
His shoulders. In
That's
this electric chair
crazy.
Position. Gringo Loco walking up
That's
the corner
crazy.
with
I've never seen that.
Sit out powerbomb on both of his opponents.
That I've never seen
Commander
that.
at the top of the pile. That was the height of a base bomb, and then you also add in Gringo Loco, also power
Yeah,
bomb.
replay that.
Watch this. Watch the height. Commander.
Yeah, double power bomb. Double
Very
sit
close.
down power bomb.
Got that shoulder up. He took
Yeah,
the
that was
worst end
sick.
of that. As now Gringo going for pin attempts on both
Ooh,
competitors
sweet.
after hitting that maneuver.
I don't know how Commander and Vikingo can recover from that.
I feel like wrestlers like Portos and Gringo Loco, they don't get enough credit for the matches they have
breaks out.
with Volcano and Commander.
Firing away.
Like it takes
it
it,
on Gringo Loco up across the back.
like to do these moves.
Oh, Gringo just
Commander
right on his head.
and Volcano, you have to be a great athlete to be able to catch, to be able to flip, you know.
Oh,
very close, but Vikingo able to kick out.
That's why, like, when Volcano and Commander went to TNA, they could, or to AEW, they couldn't have these kind of matches.
In slow motion. This was right.
And when they did have these kind of matches with people, they'd watch and they get dropped.
And now Gringo Loco as Vikingo set up on the canvas.
The Gringo Loco's dope too. That's a great worker. Oh, Commander came out of nowhere.
Oh,
and on the shoulders of Gringo Loco.
Damn, Hurricane Dorado.
Commander able to reverse.
Oh, Volcano's up though. Volcano's up. Watch out.
Here comes Vikingo.
Damn. Reverse.
Diving crucifix bomb.
Yeah.
And all three come
Diving Samoan drop. Reversal. Bump.
Once again, it's just taking these risks. Sometimes even when you are on offense, it takes so much out of you. Now Vikingo,
it does, bro.
Over to Commander to try to make a cover. Watch the impact.
Sick.
Only two.
Sweet.
Took another look at the impact of that crucifix bomb. With a double
nice.
From Vikingo. Trying to put away Commander and score the victory here in this triple threat.
Gringo Loco has also crawled back into the ring.
Ooh,
he's starting
sick.
As well, crawling toward that corner. As Vikingo.
And they both can't get up there.
Standing up on the second row.
And you can see how exhausted and battered they are, barely able to stand, but still attempting something else high risk.
Damn.
Commander standing on the top. Vikingo still on the side.
Come on, y'all. Don't fuck this up. Please don't.
Gringo keeping his eyes on things.
Gringo Loco's up too, bro. Damn.
Vikingo and Commander were fighting for position, and now here comes Gringo Loco.
All three going up top. All three on the top rope now.
Oh, sick.
Variation of a Spanish fly right there from Gringo Loco.
Inverted double Spanish fly, bro.
Crashing down to the canvas.
That was sick.
And you can see that Gringo,
Gringo Loco, impressive, huh?
To make a cover,
impressive, bro.
He's too far away.
Out to the floor he goes.
Let's go.
Underneath the ring. Maybe for a door or a chair to put to use.
I mean, at this point.
Yeah, we want tables.
Trying for a cover.
Oh, Volcano's up.
Vikingo barely able
to we want a door.
Commander's arm off of him.
Yeah.
In such an insane match, I mean, what can you do besides introduce doors into the mix?
I mean, the doors are cool. The match is solid, though. I don't think they should really. Do they really need a hardcore shit? I don't think so. They're having a great match. But it's GCW, so bring the hardcore.
Elio Del Vikingo.
Now Vikingo set up opposite of that.
Oh, somebody going through that door, bro. You must believe that. Damn.
Vikingo in a seated position on the
Must
top.
believe somebody going through that door. That's for damn sure.
As well, up to the second. Trying to get Vikingo in position.
Well, Vikingo, though, is fighting back.
Oh, where's Commander at?
Commander standing on the top rope.
All right. Oh, he's going to walk the ropes.
Both Vikingo and Commander standing on the top rope.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Commander walking
watched
the
it.
other corner.
Meanwhile, Vikingo.
From
Damn!
Vikingo on Commander.
Damn!
Face crusher off the top right there from Gringo Loco.
They saved that spot.
If Gringo can make the cover, he'll have this. But I think he wants to make sure that it's over.
Leaping off the back of Vikingo.
Hey, Commander's
Standing on the
crazy!
shoulders of Gringo Loco now.
Commander's crazy!
Poison
Damn!
from Commander.
Good shit.
Here comes Vikingo.
Damn!
The side of the head of Commander. Vikingo.
Yeah!
Double knees
Come on, little kiddo.
on Gringo Loco.
Oh, he's on this fool on a roll now.
On the shoulders.
Damn!
Just destroys that door with the
All
body
right.
of Commander, and now Vikingo focusing on
Take it
Gringo
home,
Loco
bro. Take it
all
home.
the way to the top rope.
Damn! Nobody does a 630 like Wakito, bro.
Vikingo.
Yeah, great.
Vikingo victorious.
So they could have done without the freaking the door spot. Definitely could have done without the door spot. Let's see how it sounds.
That door was Commander, and now
Yeah, I think I got all my sound. I got all my sound waves. Everything good. I think I got it. I got this where it needs to be. Looking Discord up next. Skizzle, the homie Skizzle's gonna come over and help me freaking hook up my Discord to the stream. My brother Bob's gonna come through, teach me how to hook this up to cake. I think I'm where I need to be. I think a couple more of these, bro. I'll be able to go out there with the streamers, bro. I just need the camera time. Like camera time. I've been here talking to myself since what time did we start? It's been about three hours. Yeah, this is a good 2 hour stream. Yeah, we're doing 2 hours. Like 2.5 hours here, bro. We went 2.5 hours just talking to myself. 75 hard stream, motherfucker. Day 27. I gotta go get this workout out the way. So we're gonna call it a night, motherfucker. This has been fun. I want to see if they're gonna flag me for the GCW, or maybe even flag me for the freaking WWE because they played Metallica right before that. But so a lot of this is just testing to see what they flag me for and what they don't flag me for. But man, if I hit the kick, I don't have to worry about all that. So that's gonna be cool too. Freaking, I got IRLs planned once we get this going. Once I get comfortable on camera, get all my freaking, I got all the equipment I need. I just need to know how to work at this shit. We're gonna have skits. I mean, I got skits already freaking filmed that I'm ready to share with people. I should start throwing them on TikTok. I got so much. I got so much music, skits that I haven't even posted that I'm just saving. Like a lot of the East Oakland shit that I never posted because you couldn't post it. I mean, I'd get in trouble. I got a job and whatnot. But I'm sitting on a lot of that. I'm sitting a lot of my old school wrestling matches. I always thought, that instead of posting it, save it in your back stock. So you'd be able to do a full production on it one day instead of just throwing it out there half-ass. So we got a lot more of that coming, motherfuckers. Keep tuning in with us. 75 hard, day 27 stream. This has been fun. This has been lit. Thank you for joining me. We went to freaking a time machine back in the day to JCW Wrestling Juggalo Day 2017 in Florida. I did commentary over that. That was pretty fresh. We caught up on the Royal Rumble and all that freshness. We spoke on Vince McMahon and this little scandal that's going on right now. And we watched freaking 3 luchadors fucking kill it at Game Changer Wrestling. Freaking Violet. I'm trying to get down there for Violet. Violet J's gonna be wrestling JCW in LA, and he's gonna be there wrestling. Trying to make it to that. As far as like the couple clubs coming up, I'm going to freaking WWE's coming in March. Oakland, going to that. They're doing Raw in San Jose, going to that too. A lot on my plate. But other than that, for the month of April, I'm just gonna be laying low as hell to get as much cheddar for WrestleMania as possible. Because I've already got my money for the Mark Hitchcock Memorial Show. I got that paid. I got everything paid for. But I just need to spend the money out there, man, because the merch is gonna be so fresh. I swear, I think I'm gonna spend more money on merch than I do at that for my actual WrestleMania ticket. All right, motherfuckers. I am not human. Thank you for coming through. Ashley, thank you for coming through. Twisted Savage, thank you for coming through and participating in this stream, motherfuckers. Thanks for the support on this private, unlisted stream. We can say and do whatever we want, but we're freaking decent ass human beings, so you won't be seeing us taking advantage of that shit. I'm just gonna spit it to you like it is, the way it was, the way it is, and the way it shall be, motherfuckers. Thank